Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. In case the previous episode recorded would not be uploaded, because nothing really much happened, had some very drawn out DD fights. What did happen was I made some refit designs for the König Wilhelm and Derflinger. So I think we now have capacity to refit the Derflinger and Baden. Yes. Yes. Württemberg and Leipzig are at sea, so they're gonna have to wait. Königsberg and Mackensen will be ready next month. I'm gonna wait with refitting the Bismarcks until I get Mark IV 16-inch guns. Because it seems now with the current version of the game, 1.3.9.4, refits take a lot longer than they did previously. Before you could do a lot of stuff to a ship and still get away with only a 1 month refit. Let's see if we can chase down some more of these Soviet ships. Actually get some battles. Alright, 1937, let's go. We also ran into some Chinese cruisers the previous turn. They've got some pretty decent ships now, modern, heavy and light cruisers that are very fast. Don't have the most impressive torpedoes though. But they got a lot of them, so yeah. Thankfully for me, the light cruisers only have like 6 point something kilometer range on their torps. The heavy cruisers have 12 point something, but they're slow torpedoes. Submarine sunk. Here we go. Iserlohn class and a Quasir class against a bunch of Chinese ships. So yeah, we're gonna get to take a look at the Chinese cruisers. And very fittingly, since we are fighting the Chinese here, I'm drinking a beer called Tsingtao. Which was the Far East main naval base of the Imperial German Navy. There we go, the cruisers are spotted. Let's see what my Iserlohn class can do. They've only got Gen 1 radar. They're generally just cheaper, slightly smaller versions of the Star class. With 3 main gun turrets instead of 4. Oh, distortion making the barrels look kind of strange. There we go, that's a little bit better. Right. Uh, 33 class. These have long-range torpedoes. That is useful in this case. I want to try and get to like here and just launch towards the big blob of enemy ships. Let's actually pick targets from here. And get my torpedoes in the water. Uh, 3310 has not launched yet. Is there a reason for that? There we go. Torps in the water. Don't have like very high hopes of those torpedoes hitting much. These being very maneuverable ships, and these being very slow torpedoes. I want to have the Ostmark focusing on the heavy cruiser, the Guangdong. Well, yeah, Hertha can just fire at the light cruisers. Let's give you guys a look at what the Chinese have cooked up. So this is their heavy cruiser class, quite fast, 35.5 knots, armor. Very underwhelming firepower from the main guns. Short 8.2-inch guns. Coincidence 5, which is good. Weight offset, not very good. Maximum bulkheads though. And underwater torpedo launchers with 12.4-inch range. Now they're light cruisers. Very, very fast. Also a lot of offset. Actually more decent firepower. More range at least. Stereoscopic 4 though. And only 6 point something kilometer torps. So I'm just gonna let my guns do their thing for a bit. They can target the one closing in. Don't really want to get too close because there's just gonna be so many torpedoes in the water. There we go. Hit on the heavy cruiser. .3310 has still not reloaded its torpedoes. Gonna wait for it to reload, then go for a torpedo attack. It is now loaded. Let's select some targets. Which is not necessarily to say that I'm trying to hit those specific ships, but just getting torpedoes into the herd is the goal. But it seems the herd migrated a bit upon spotting the torpedoes, so I don't think I'm gonna hit anything. But my guns are hitting. Which is the important part. And our light cruisers are not really in torpedo range yet. They're like almost getting into range, but then just stopping and milling about, which is not really helping them much. Ostmark consistently putting hits on the Guangdong, but so far she hasn't sunk. But with every flooding hit taken, she's getting slower and easier to hit. So I think that might be... no, not the killing blow. Hertha just punching so many holes of the 10-inch variant into these light cruisers. That must have been the killing blow, come on. No? Not yet? There she goes. Now the Ostmark can start killing light cruisers too. I'm just gonna send these DDs away. Hertha really burning through her ammunition. But with that kind of rate of fire, let's see what kind of standard bulkheads. I know they got some of these light cruisers max bulkheads on the refit. Okay. The refit variant is actually a tiny bit slower than the original and a lot cheaper, like half the price. Could get it a little bit closer. They only have a 6 point something kilometer torpedo range. Six-inch guns on the Ostmark having done some respectable work. Hertha has not taken any damage. Ostmark has taken a bit, but it's very superficial. And the crew losses are, like, not dramatic at all at the moment. Send the Hertha out to do some stuff on her own with their remaining ammunition. Oh yeah, you're almost completely out. 3 rounds of AP left. And you did not target the ship I wanted you to target with those rounds. Alright. Now completely out of main gun ammo. But, you know, the 4.5s are doing work. So let's just send the Hertha out too. Ostmark has a lot of fight left in her. Where are we shooting HE now? Ostmark? Get some of that flooding going. Oh yeah, actually our HGE is pretty good at penetrating stuff. Yeah, the HE can actually go through that armor. So that's why it's choosing to fire it. Yeah, soft capped. Against 4 inches of armor, that's yeah, that's gonna hurt. So they're kind of trying to envelop me here. I mean, I think the accuracy with AP would be a little bit better. But might as well fire off what HE I have left, and then just call it a day. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sink this, and then that will be it. That was it. Huge 16,000 hit at the end there. Or am I gonna get greedy and try for some more? I mean, we got plenty of AP left. Let's put that diesel engine to work and speed up. They're not even going that fast. Yeah, now they disappeared in smoke. And those ones are far away. Okay, let's end it. Good amount of victory points. Quite a few light cruisers sunk. Yeah, 6 of them sunk, plus the heavy cruiser. Not bad. Do I want to keep fighting the Chinese? Do they have much of a navy left, even? Oh, we left 6 of those light cruisers alive. See there, my attack on northern Russia failed, but my attack on northern Finland was successful. We are attacking Thailand. Very good. Northern Finland is ours. Come on, can you guys just let's send these ships up here. Elsass and Kaligrossa. To try and invade northern Russia from the sea. But like, why am I not getting a fight with these 2 Soviet battlecruisers? Or the ships in Sevastopol? Or why am I not getting a fight here? Yeah, they're heading here. That seems to be the most reliable way of getting a fight. It's just moving your ships to where an enemy fleet is gonna finish their move. I'm like hoping these light cruisers are out of fuel and therefore slow, so that these battlecruisers can actually engage. Yeah, this invasion is not gonna go anywhere. This one might, because the Chinese army logistics is just terrible. I'm still at 100. China is at 10. Soviet Union is at 37. A bit too much stuff going on here. I know. Just want to see what I'm gonna get out of armor forging. Because there are some very useful, like, minor technologies that they don't unlock any components, but they give you bonuses like much lighter hull weight and stuff like that. one heavy cruiser, Graf Orlov class. 9 transports versus the Schwalbe. And a mix of Persian and Bulgarian DDs of my design. The Z-22 class. So, wonder if I can get some torpedo hits on that cruiser. It is quite maneuverable, so it's not going to be an easy torpedo target. And it's got a bunch of torpedoes of its own. Let's try and approach it from both sides with the DDs. I think it might be faster than these DDs though, which is gonna make things not too easy. There, yeah, it launched. Here come another group of destroyers at you, Mr. Kniats. I'm gonna mine friendly torpedoes now. Or are you feeling a bit surrounded? There we go. 2 torpedo hits from the Schwalbe. Flash fires. And it's pretty much dead. And with no torpedoes left of its own, I'm just gonna send in the Schwalbe and finish it off. Because its main gun magazines exploded and its torpedoes exploded. Actually, I have a couple of DDs here that might want to deal the finishing blow. The Persian one almost has its torpedoes reloaded. There we go. Launched. Ah. Too late. It sank. Well, I think that would have been a pretty good torpedo attack. Had the target not sank first. Okay, Schwalbe. Let's kill some transports. This is what the Frankfurt class is so very good at. Oh, you guys actually launched torpedoes. We didn't have to do that. Torpedoes are expensive. Your countries need to save money to buy ships from me. There we go. Finished right on time as the weather came in. Alright, 2 turns left of that invasion. We're actually attacking northern India too. I completely missed that. But Thailand, I've got some hopes for that invasion. Like, we're a little bit outnumbered, but if army logistics work the way I think it is, I've got 100%. So if it works the way I think, my force of 83,000, 84 basically, rounded up. Counts as 84,000. China, with a logistics of something terrible, 10%, their 100,000 force is gonna count as 10,000? Because they're only at like 10% strength. So, assuming that it works that way, I'm actually outnumbering them 8 to 1. In like effective strength. If not number of warm bodies. And Denmark are building their own ships of looks to be Spanish design, because at least they've got very Spanish sounding names. War continues with China. Austria-Hungary. Here we go. Finally getting that battle I've been chasing. 2 Volgas. Expensive targets. And the Kaluga class. Okay, Hindenburg and Beowulf. Hitler actually spotting the enemy first. Yeah, you've got Gen 2 radar, but so do you. I would think the Beowulf class would have the better tower spotting, but maybe they don't. I'm sure it's pretty good, but apparently the Kvasir class has even better spotting. Yeah, these actually have the same top speed. So, yeah, they make a good team. That means I can actually just have them follow the Beowulf. Because they're not going to slow each other down. One of the reasons why I love 16-inch guns is I just like the sound they make when they fire. Simple as. No, 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 you are not the switch targets. But you two are to target the cruisers. Now, cruisers, you can go a little bit independent. Oh, wow. Who? Yeah, that was Hindenburg. Congratulations to the gunnery captain. That was some pretty smooth work. Beowulf, not wanting to be left behind, just obliterated that light cruiser Svetlana. Yeah, Posadnik being kind of hard to hit, going so fast and hiding in the smoke. But you don't scare me, I know your ship does not have torpedoes. Cannot do anything to the Beowulf class battlecruisers. You know, it's not bad, 6,000 victory points. It's nice to have new ships that actually work right out of the gate. Unlike, for example, the Star and Derflinger class battlecruisers that needed quite a few refits to start getting good. Two DDs versus two light cruisers. Let's see, can we get away? Uh, 16 torpedoes, 16 torpedoes. Heavily damaged, yes. I can see they're close to sinking. See here, this is the kind of cloudy weather I think looks nice, because you can see the water, you can see your ships, but you can still tell that, yeah, it's not a sunny day. Unlike the overcast visuals, which is just covering the entire screen in some kind of blue-gray soup. But no, this is nice. I'm gonna have these two detach, so I can more easily dodge the enemy torpedoes. I don't know, it looks to me like the enemy ships have taken more damage than mine. But apparently mine are heavily damaged after the previous fight. Now I've got the long-range torpedoes on these DDs. Standard torpedoes, technically. But they are not the fast kind. So it's not easy hitting these light cruisers with torps. But it seems my guns are doing a decent job. And yeah, the 33 class has many of their guns, most of their guns, facing forwards. So I can preserve 3/4 of my firepower, even closing in like this. I don't know, focus on the one that's the most damaged. Do not want you changing targets. Come on. That's what I was afraid of, taking a flooding hit. If I switch to AP now, how much are you gonna flood? I can actually pen you with AP. Surrendered. Right. That was nice. She dodged those torpedoes. Unsurprisingly. Extensive fire. Very nice. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, quite expensive for DDs, but cheaper than at least this one. Okay. I'm gonna do that one off camera, and I'm just gonna end the episode here, because I think it's a typical length of an episode. Goodbye, and take care.